Delivery fam, welcome to another afternoon stream, 3:30 p.m. And since it's Friday, we're gonna have a queued up Fridays session. Okay, in this one, we're gonna be hanging out and talking about earnings per hour versus daily goal. Which should we focus on? But before we dive into anything, I know you're out there getting your money, so just consider this to be a hangout. Go ahead and deliver your food. Go ahead and shop. Do what you got to do. If you want to just play this in your ear, go ahead and do that. We're just going to vibe out, okay? Every Friday at 3 p.m. I know the time changed, but we're just going to, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to vibe out. This is a very chill vibe. This is after lunch rush. I know on the East Coast, it's after lunch rush. Dinner rush is gonna be starting soon, so I just wanted to vibe out with y'all real quick. What's up, Roger C? What's up, Randall Combs? Okay, what's up, Charlie Baltimore? What's up, Sarah Keston, Juice Narrows, Trey, the Village Idiot, Rapping Granny Coupon, Matt B, Miss Gig Lady. What's up? How y'all doing? Okay, let's cut this down. All right, so again, in between lunch and dinner rush, I'll try to keep, y'all occupied. You might be watching some YouTube, but what's better than having a live show that you could call in and chime in when you don't really have much else to do, unless you're still busy. If you're still busy, do your thing. But I wanted to have this conversation with y'all really quick. While you're out there getting your money, I'm going out for dinner rush. My morning was kind of busy this morning. So earnings per hour versus daily goal. Which should we focus on? Now, here's the reason why I brought up this conversation and I wanted to have it in between lunch and dinner is because the thing is, I feel a lot of drivers miss out on opportunities and they miss out on money. I'm not talking about taking lowball offers. A lot of drivers miss out on making the money that they need to make for the day because they're so focused on hourly. Now, I'm not saying focusing on hourly is a bad thing. I understand that majority of us would like to make 20 plus per hour. Some shoot for 25, some shoot for $30 an hour, right? And I'm not saying it's unreachable, it is. You could get there if you got some hustle in your step, you know what I'm saying? But and sometimes it depends on what market you work in. But if we're all striving for that hourly goal, are we hindering ourselves from making money when we don't have control of what we experience when we're out on the road? Like, say, the restaurant is delayed or traffic, right? Like, this can cause some level of frustration, at least from my perspective, right? I have been out there and I'm trying to shoot for that $20 an hour. And sometimes by the end of the day, I end up making 19. Sometimes I end up making 18, 17, depending on the day and how much I worked, right? And sometimes it doesn't matter what the hustle is. You could be hustling out there, but everything is just like a domino effect. You can't make the world work for you. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's really bad, So I wanted to have this conversation because I feel comparing the two, you're eventually going to get to a goal. Okay, whether it's an hourly goal that's going to get you to your goal by the end of the day, or focusing on a daily goal, which you might work a couple more hours, just depends on what type of day it is, right? Which should we focus on? I'm going to open up the lines. I'm going to put the number up on the screen. It's 754-399-3941. And I want to hear which would you focus on as the driver that's out there. You're going out there, you're shopping, you're going out there, you're picking up and you're dropping off food and different supplies and different things like that. We're the gig app community, right? So which would you focus on? I feel like both of them have their pros and cons, So which would you focus on? The lines are open if y'all want to call in and chime in, but we're going to go ahead and read the chat here, okay? Okay. Nathan Velasquez says UDM'S is definitely dollars per minute. Okay. All right. The Manifold Hustle says, what up? How y'all doing? All right. It's combs like comb your hair. I said combs. I know I made a mistake, random. My bad. Side Hustle 247 says, hey, what's good, fam? Okay, $24 an hour. That's what Nathan Velasquez goes for. Okay. Dan Low Fat says, well, have to focus on dollars per mile and or dollars per minute. In other words, suburban/rural driving versus city drive. Okay. Takeem the Dream says, daily goal is the best focus for you, right? Okay. Let's see if we got any callers. Yep, we got one caller. We're going to take this call, see what they have to say. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to? You sound very low, very, very low.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm hearing more noise with you messing with the phone versus me hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, we can hear you. Who are we speaking to?
Yeah, it's the Manifold Hustle.
The Manifold Hustle. So let me ask you, hourly goal or daily goal? Which one would you focus more on, and why?
I focus personally on daily goal, but the hourly keeps me focused throughout the day. So, I try to aim for $20 an hour, but at the same time, I got to make sure I hit my goal for the day. I do it part time, so usually try to get like $70 a day, and then because I got the stuff that I do, so $70 a day. But sometimes it gets slow, so if I end up having to do more hours, then I'll just do more hours. But I try to pace myself where like every hour, see where I'm at for the day, and then kind of just refocus from there.
Okay, so let me ask you this. About approximately how many hours you like to do? What's your window of the total hours you like to do per day? Slow day, fast day,
you talking about
busy?
Like part-time or?
Yeah, your part-time hours. Your part-time hours on the days that you choose to work. Busy, doesn't matter if it's busy or slow. What's your window of hours that you like to work?
Yeah, you're talking about like a time frame or for just the hours per day?
Just per day. Yours particular.
Per day, yeah, around 4 days. 4 hours a day, but it can vary just based off of, I work a W-2 jobs too. So, whenever I get off, I do before I go in and I go in after. I do DoorDash before and after. So if I got time, I'll do like 4, 5, 6 sometimes hours a day. But I usually try to get at least $20 an hour. At the minimum, 18.
Okay. All right. So you try to knock it out before you go to work and after you go to work. To like your window is like 4 to 6 hours a day. Just depends on how slow it is or how busy it is. Got you. So if you make your goal of said about $70 or more that you make, but your minimum that you would like to make for the day is 70. So if you make $70, you're good to go in 2 hours. If you could get that in 2 hours, but if you could get it in the 4 hours, it's cool.
Yeah, it's happened. That's happened before too, where I got my goal in a couple hours just from the people being generous with the tips and stuff. I'm in a pretty busy market out here. Yeah. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina, so I don't even have to schedule myself. I just go whenever I want to sign in, I sign in. So
okay. All right. So to kind of like reiterate what you said, maybe it may not be verbatim, but just to make sure I have an understanding, you said you use the hourly goal to kind of like get your hustle on, but you always strive for the daily goal. So you use a little bit of both, correct?
Right, exactly. So if I hit my daily goal and I don't feel like doing it anymore, then I'll just, I'm done. Okay. But if I don't, then I'll just do some more hours.
Okay, so before I take the next call, because I do have one in the queue, let me ask you this. Don't you get frustrated sometimes when you're out here trying to hit that hourly goal and then you just can't hit it because a restaurant slowing you up, a customer slowing you up, the traffic slowing you up? I mean, don't it get frustrating sometimes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about it though. So
Yeah, I know.
I don't wait more than 10 minutes at a restaurant for food. If it's taking that long, usually I'll know beforehand. If there's certain restaurants that I don't even bother to go to, but sometimes you'll go to a restaurant and they ain't even start your food yet. So
yeah.
I'll take like 1 minute just to look around and see what they're doing, and if they ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing, then I'm out of there.
Yeah.
So 10 minutes is the max for me that I'll wait.
All right. I appreciate your contribution, Manifold Hustle. I believe this was the first time you called in. Was it?
Yeah, I've been listening to you for the past like 3 weeks now. So
that's what's up.
I just started looking at some YouTube gig workers doing YouTube and decided to start listening. It's pretty good. I like what you got going on in the channel. So
yeah, appreciate
keep it up.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right. Well, appreciate the contribution, man. Anything else you want to say to the family regarding this, or before we take the next call?
Nah, just go get that money, man. Go get
that dough. Go get that dough. That's what I'm about. All right, bro. Have a good one.
All right. Well, I gotta go too. All right. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right. Let's take the next caller here. Let's see here. Thank you for calling. Whoa. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
This is Bud Soda. What's up, UDM?
What's up, Bud Soda? How you doing, brother?
I woke up late today, like I told you earlier. I suppose I just needed to catch up on sleep. I should have kicked my butt out of bed.
Okay.
Because I didn't have to go on my W-2 because they're a little slow today.
Okay.
I have not made any money yet today.
Okay.
I plan to work on after I get what I need to get done now. But I always have a daily goal, and I have not been reaching it all but that one day. What you just responded to, it was snowing out, and I shattered my goal. But I don't let that stop me from working or means I can slack off on another day. I just look at it as, oh, I got this extra money, great. And, now I'm going to have to probably do 400 in 2 days in a row. Wait, I'm going today.
Okay. So which one?
I don't think that's realistic.
So which one do you prefer? I know you just said you like your daily goal, but which one do you prefer? Which one would you focus more on throughout your entire week? Your earnings per hour or your daily goal per day?
My daily goal.
Your daily goal.
If I'm making less than 15 an hour, I tend to go home. Last night I stayed out probably way too late, an hour longer than I had to. I was trying to get them to send me something that cash flow my way home, so I wasn't driving dead miles again. And nope, $4, $2.50, $3.50, $3, $2.50, stuff like that. No tip orders and stuff. So I said, screw it, and I just drove dead miles.
Yeah.
I started getting mad. I sat there for like 45 minutes straight. I think having a bottom is something, and you got to try something else different. Or if you were working late night and there's nowhere else really to go, like I do a lot, it's just, okay, time to sign off. You cut your losses.
Okay.
But I always try to cash flow, turn trash into gold, like you taught us, and it really, really, really helps. Like, a lot of people hate shopping apps. So it's like, man, you can look at that as a way to go out of the zone for an order that pays $15 for 10 miles or 15 for 15. But there's other apps. There's the Instacart or Shipt or whatever you can work because there's a grocery store near there. Unfortunately, in my quote busy market, there is not much to choose from. Best case scenario, there actually is a local delivery from the Tops when I go south, or there's an Aldi's to the north, or there's Tops back in the city I want to go to.
Okay.
That's saying to go to that store and I can just shop at the store that's closer to me. That's my strategy. So you can really cash flow a lot. I do not recommend shopping at other stores where, versus the recommended until you have over 100 batches done. In case something goes wrong, they can instantly deactivate you.
Yeah,
and that's just a violation.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, trying to give out some advice, but let's kind of like focus on the main thing here. Do you feel like?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good to get advice. I like to let people know, like, hey, I'm not the only one that got all the ideas. You know what I'm saying? And definitely appreciate you for sharing because I believe the market you're in is water something. I forgot the name of it. Water. Help me out here, Bud Soda. Watertown. There it is. So, so do you get frustrated at any point when you're focused on your hourly goal? If you aren't going for an hourly goal, how you said about $15 per hour is something that you shoot for?
That's my bottom. Like, it's okay at 20, and if I'm doing 25 or more, and I'm having a good day.
Okay.
So 15 is like meh. 20 is my real goal. 25, okay. I'm having a good day.
Okay.
I mean, the other night I was doing 30 plus.
Oh, right.
And I'm telling you, these shop for orders have really helped my goal lately. I'm going to take some screenshots and post them on the Discord here.
You got to put them in the money making channel, man. Just drop that dough you making. Yes, I saw your I think you said a 4x4. Yeah, I saw you making your money with your V8, bro. I see it. So anything else you want to say to the family before I take the next call?
Yeah, so I personally, like you, would focus on the daily goal and focus on other ways that you can make that. And maybe you're having a bad hour and you're taking that trash to gold order, working other apps, including shopping, to go make that goal. So you're not just saying, oh, that's taking me out of my zone or way out of the area where I can't get orders from the big three, being just the restaurant apps, and there's shop for orders on there. So you guys can make your daily goals and your hourly better if you just diversify.
Okay. All right. Definitely appreciate you sharing that, man. That's some good, some great advice if you ask me. So definitely appreciate you calling. So you have a blessed day and be safe on the road with that V8, okay?
Yeah, I'm getting this mop chopped here, so about time. Been 4 months.
All right, bro. We'll talk later. All right, later.
Have a good.
All right, let's take this next caller. If you wish to call, the number is 754-399-3941. Thank you for calling the UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
Proclaim Fame.
Proclaim Fame. I know you got a strong opinion.
Oh,
I'm waiting for it.
No, not very strong. Not very strong. But my preference is always daily goal.
Okay.
Always daily goal.
Okay.
Because like I said before, I'm old school Uber Eats, and I remember where you had to be out 12, 14 hours just to make $100.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like daily goal. Like now, things are a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Daily goal $80 to $120 every day.
Okay.
So then if I want to drive a little bit extra, I drive at night.
Okay, so do you feel like, all right, since you shoot for a daily goal, let me ask you a different question here.
Yep.
All right, since you shoot for a daily goal, do you is there anything against shooting for an hourly goal in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
Mainly because we don't have any control. We don't have any control of how the orders come in.
Okay.
So yeah, looking at the per hour is great. It kind of helps you gauge by the health of your market.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, it doesn't matter because I can make $40 an hour, at 2 o'clock, and then turn around and make $7 at 3 o'clock.
Wait. Hold on. That's preaching gospel, bro. Hold on. You gotta say that again. For those, you gotta say that again, man. Because you can start off good and then end up like, ew. Go ahead, say that again, man.
Exactly. So you can make $40 an hour at 2 o'clock, then turn around and make $7 an hour at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's good to look at, especially at night. But overall, I mean, the golden number in gig economy is always 150. Because you make $150 a day, 7 days a week, you're bringing in close to $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
And if you're just going by those numbers, everything's gonna come to you.
Yeah.
For me, I like to look at my average per order. I like to keep it around $750. So that means that when I do 10 orders during daytime, I'm looking at about $70, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I drive at night, I hate to say it, but I'm a cherry picker at night. It's like, hey, I need everything coming in. If it's a double order, it has to be $15 minimum, not going more than 6-7 miles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, $23, $30, and that's just how I do things at night because I don't like driving at night. So I gotta make it worth it.
Okay.
And that's just how I do things.
Okay.
Yeah. So daily goal 150. You know, if I feel lazy today, hey, I'm leaving everyone else at 2:00. I'm leaving with my 80.
Got you. All right. Well, definitely appreciate your take on this entire conversation, Proclaim Fame. Anything else you want to say to the family before I take the next call?
Oh, no, man. Y'all just keep it up, man. Keep on working. Keep on declining so I can take those orders, man.
you heard Proclaim Fame? Keep declining so he can take those orders. Okay. All right, man. Have a good day.
Every time someone declines the order, because they don't want to go more than 5 miles, it'd be like $10, $11. I'm like, I'll take it. And you know how this Roman got popular, right? How he was a good basketball player.
Yeah.
It's just the trash buckets. I'll take y'all's trash and turn it into gold, no problem.
All right, Proclaim Fame. Have a good one, man.
You too, man.
All right, later. Okay. We got 2 callers in the queue. Let's take the next call. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
A Senior, MLD Creations.
MLD Creations, A Senior. Earnings per hour versus daily goal. What's your choice?
I don't concern myself too much about the earning by hour. I have a weekly goal.
Okay.
Right? So I have a weekly goal of 13 for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go off of there. Now, if I do a daily goal, I might say, oh, my daily goal is 200.
Yep.
But I don't really pay too much attention to it. I want to hit my weekly goal at the end of the week, whatever that is, whenever that is. And then everything else over that is gravy. So I want to drive as less miles as possible and earn the most and make the most money.
So let me ask you this. Since you focus on your weekly goal versus daily goal and hourly goal, let me ask you this. Say, for instance, Monday was slow. Tuesday was slow. Wednesday is kind of iffy. Thursday was popping. Friday, I don't know if you work 7 days or not, but let's just say you work 7 days, right? And your weekly goal, the first 3 days didn't really help you much get to that goal. What would you do next?
I would pick something else to do that did help me get to that goal.
Okay.
To me, I have so many different avenues to take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make my goal. Okay, so DoorDash, Grubhub, those are like my 3rd and 4th apps that I go to now. So if my first two apps ain't working, then I go to my next one. I do have some time to where I'm like, oh, okay, I need to get an order. Mm-hmm. But I always have other apps on. So I focus on no dead time. And if I have 10 apps that I can work with, I should be able to have practically as little dead time as possible.
So wait. So let me ask you this. You're working 10 apps at a time?
I'm saying no. I'm telling you that I have 10.
I know.
So
I know you have 10.
So if Tuesday and Wednesday are slow in Grubhub and DoorDash, then I'll cut them off and I'll cut on something else.
Yeah, got you.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm saying I have enough apps to have cut on to minimize the dead time. So as far as my work day is concerned, I have a set time that I work. It's an 8-hour shift, and that's what I work it in with my lunch break and whatever else happens if I have to stop and go do something for the kids or whatever. Because once it get dark, then I'm usually done.
Okay.
So, and that time span is where I'm going to work. The only time I literally go past that time span is if I'm working like shipped and I need one more order to get a $75 bonus.
Nah.
So if I need that one more order to get that bonus, then I'll go past that time a little bit. Other than that, I work a 40-hour week, and then Saturday is a gravy day, and Sunday is football day.
Okay. Football
season. So.
Okay. All right.
So today is Friday.
Okay.
My weekly goal has already been hit. So tomorrow when I go out, I can literally open up any app I want and do anyone that I want and just kind of cruise for the day.
You can have a lazy day. You can have a lazy day, not a problem. As long as you hustled throughout the week, you hit your goal already by Friday, you can have a lazy day. Why not, right?
Yes, but the hourly goal is sometimes that's good, and sometimes that can be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up this morning. I had a catering order and I had a shipped order. My shipped order was ended up being $75. My catering order was $55. I did that in an hour. So if I realistically said, "Oh, I made $100 and something an hour," that's not gonna happen every hour, right? I wish it did.
Right.
I wish it did. So when do I figure out my hourly? I'll figure my hourly out at the end of the week.
Okay. So before I let you go, because I do have one more caller in the queue, I wanna give you a scenario real quick, all right? And I want to see how you respond to it. Even if I know you focus on your weekly goal, and you focus more on the end of the day goal and the end of the week goal. So let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
Say you're working DoorDash, right? And you're focused on, all right, I'm making like 32 an hour, 30 an hour, 30 plus an hour, right? Boom. I'm busy. I'm knocking them out.
Yep.
I'm getting this money. I'm knocking them out. When I arrive to the restaurant, the order's ready. I go deliver it. The customer doesn't give me any issues. Everything is good. I'm 30 plus, 30 plus, 30 plus. And then all of a sudden, the DoorDash crash. A DoorDash crash happens. And I'm stuck for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, trying to get my system back up and running. Now that 30 plus drops down to a 25 or even a 20, depending on how long I'm on these orders while I was stuck. If I was stuck with an order or not. I hate the ones where you actually get stuck with an order, but what would you do, or how would you feel in that situation where you're making 30 plus and then all of a sudden something beyond your control happens, and let's say you have an order? How would you be frustrated, or would you just still be okay with making the amount that you're making for the next couple of hours you're stuck?
I'd be okay.
You'd be okay.
I choose not to get frustrated. Yeah, I choose not to get frustrated because things like that happen, right? Mm-hmm. Just like I said, the scenario where I made over 120 in an hour, that scenario happened. Mm-hmm. I didn't get overexcited. Mm-hmm. That will compensate. That'll compensate for that hour and a half that I got stuck with an order.
Okay. All right.
It balances out. It balances it out because at the end of the week is when I'm going to do that tally, right?
Yeah.
If I focus on it for a day, and one day I might go out and make 40 an hour. One day I might go out and I might make 18 an hour. Another day I might go out and make 36 an hour, right? Mm-hmm. I can't have an hourly goal per day because it's going to differ every single day.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. All right. MLD Creations. Hey, I definitely appreciate you. Hey, listen, a few weeks have gone by and I have not contacted you, brother. And I have good reason, but I will be contacting you this Wednesday coming, okay?
No, not a problem. I understand.
All right. So be safe on the road, all right?
All right.
And have a good day.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Oh, we got some callers in the queue. Okay, okay. I didn't know we had 3 waiting. All right, let's take this next caller. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
It's Matt. How's it going?
What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? I'm pretty good.
Doing all right.
So which
Doing
one?
all right.
So which one are you choosing? Earnings per hour or daily goal? Which one should you focus? Which one do you focus more
earnings
on?
per hour.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Earnings per hour. Now, I noticed all the other callers are saying, daily goal, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they're both realistically the same, and somewhat, a little bit.
Somewhat. Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if your goal is 150 or 200, but it takes you 15 hours to do it, I mean, then you got to try something to add something else in there. I mean, I ultimately look at my hourly, and yeah, it varies. 1 hour will be great. The next hour might not be great, but my whole time doing it, I'm still, this is my total, so that's this amount per hour.
Right.
And then I can decide from there when I'm going to go home.
Right. Okay. There's nothing wrong with either. Like it doesn't matter if you focus on an hourly goal or a daily goal, right? That's just my opinion, right? I wanted to have a conversation with the community, because with these times that we're in is because I feel like, a lot of the frustrations, it's brewed up because they're not meeting the money they want to make by the time of the day that it is. Like, say if you start early morning and your goal is $150 and you usually hit $100 by 12 p.m., right? You start 7 a.m. and then by 12 you usually make $100, but on this particular day you're only at $40 by 12 p.m. It causes some level of frustration. Versus like, hey, listen, I got $110 more to make, and I'm only working until 2. So let me see if I can hustle and get this money by 2. And if I can't get it by 2, I might have to work a little later to get that money of $150. Because if that's the daily goal, if that's the minimum you want to make for the day, I just feel like it causes less frustration as having a daily goal, because when we are, and I do believe when we're at these restaurants, and you could agree or disagree with me on this, okay, Matt, but when we're at these restaurants, right, most of the time when I see these drivers get frustrated, it's because we're running out of time. It's whatever the time is, it's like we're running on, it's like, we gotta go, man. We ain't got time for this. Like, and I feel like they might be trying to meet an hourly goal, or maybe not. They just got another order in the car or something. They got to, They got to go. And I'm not saying no, but I just feel like
or it could be some drivers are worried about that pickup by time and whatnot too. You just never know
it could be that as
head.
well. It could be that as well. But in the community, I have seen a lot have focused on the hourly goal. Now, I have focused on the hourly goal before, but then I realized it was causing me to get frustrated when I was dropping my per hour rate. Like if I'm at 21 and then next thing you know, the next 2 hours I drop to 15, I'm like, come on, man. I need to hustle more. It would cause a little bit of frustration. And I don't like to be frustrated when I'm out there trying to get my money.
Well, I can agree with that. When I say I focus on the dollars per hour, it's not like I freak out if I'm not making it. But that's what's in my mind, because I figure, okay, well, if I'm averaging $25 an hour, then that's fine. If I'm not, I still go home at the same time anyways. I really don't care.
Well, you know what? It frustrates. It frustrates me. It kind of freaks me out. The thing is,
I don't get frustrated.
But let me explain
why.
But
I'm also older, so I don't let things bother me.
What they got to do with anything, man? Okay, but hear me out. Just hear me out, okay? All right. So my kids, they go to bed by a certain time, and I know if I make a certain amount per hour, I can make it home before they go to bed, right? And sometimes they have a tough time going to bed because they are waiting for daddy to get home. So I look forward to being home by a certain time every day so I could put my kids to bed, right? If I'm not home. Right. So it frustrates me when it, like, say if my goal per hour is $20, and then I know if I consistently hit $20 per hour, I'm gonna hit my goal early enough for me to be able to go home and tuck my kids in, right? So I'm like, when I'm not able to hit that goal, it freaks me out. Like, oh man, I only got 2 more hours, man. I ain't gonna be able to hit my goal, and then I ain't gonna be able to tuck them in. Then I'm gonna have the wife calling me and saying, oh, they crying and this and that. Like, I freak out because I got young kids, and I want to give them that experience where daddy is tucking them in. You know what I'm saying? So
course,
maybe that's why I'm freaking out. You know. But yeah.
But see, you're freaking out for no reason because you realize that you can make $20 1 hour and make $50 the next. So I mean,
yeah,
just hit or miss, really.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I really think people can have a daily goal, still have an hourly goal, because if they're out, they know how many hours it's going to take to get that money, or how many hours it will take or should take to get.
Or should take, yeah. If you have an hourly goal, all I got to make is like $20 an hour, and all I got to do is just work 5 hours, and I'll make $100. Boom, and I'll be home by this time. But dang, I ain't making it 5 hours. I'm only at 50. I only made $10 an hour.
I'm not gonna. I know I'm privileged, and I live in an amazing market, and I don't know how it works that way, but. Ever since started listening to your videos years ago, I've never had any problem making money.
Yeah. Hey, some are still having some issues. Mm-hmm.
I took everything. Like a fool. Like, just so foolish, taking stupid orders. Stupid orders.
I was there too.
Now I look at them and all I do is laugh and giggle as I'm pushing the reject button.
But also, the reject button causes our hourly rate to go down too. You know that, right?
I don't care.
I don't care. I know. What I'm getting at is sometimes, you know, it's just that hour. It's just that bad hour.
It could cause it to go up too. You can't say it causes it to go down.
Right. What I'm saying is, the more we're not moving, like I believe Nathan Velasquez says, like, the more the wheels turn, the more money you're making, right? So if you're sitting and they're just sending you a bunch of trash, but if you're sitting and you're rejecting a bunch of trash that they're sending, your hourly rate is going down %. Okay, like 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, like 1 cent per minute.
Yeah, but that next order that comes through could boost it up, so you never really know.
It depends on if that total hour goes by or not.
It will. But it didn't cost anything to sit there either.
Yeah, you're right. And that's why that's why I run all my apps. You can use that theory as long as
your wheels aren't moving, but they're moving, that's costing you money to make nothing, then you lost money.
True. Okay. Well, listen, man, definitely appreciate you calling in and contributing to the conversation. I do have one call in the queue. Anything else you want to say to the family?
Well, thanks for taking my call. Everybody, take those cherry pick for life, right?
Yeah.
Get that money.
All right. Have a good one, brother.
Have a good day. Yep, bye.
Yeah. All right, let's take this last call in the queue. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
Gig Economy Talk with Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
All right.
Hope G-Fam doing you and the fam.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Everybody's doing okay.
All right.
Good. Ever since I've been doing the gig economy, it has always been a variation with the hours.
Okay.
You know, what you're going to make per hours, but at the end of the day, it'll come up to a decent amount. I say, case in point, I did 27 in less than the first hour today. Did like 19
right.
the following. But see, so you balance the two of them together,
right?
It's a good amount,
yeah,
per hour. So I mean, but that's the way it has always done. It's been the rare occasion where I say I've done 40 per hour, and it has maintained that. And generally, if I'm doing 40 an hour somewhere, then it's going to drop down to
Right.
the next hour or something. But it'll balance a great day.
Yeah.
But on a couple of unicorn days, it has. It's stayed right at like $40 per hour, and I could cut everything. So I don't really look according to the hour because it has, in most cases, varied up or down
Right.
per hour. So I usually, and then not totally, if I'm close to something at the end of a particular amount of hours, I still have the rest of the week. Generally, the day before I worked would have gave me a surplus, so that if I'm falling under, because some days it works like that. Is that some days are just, no matter with your best efforts, it's just not going to be a good day. And generally, I have definitely two if I'm working either in my market or a neighboring market.
Mm-hmm.
I have at least two apps that I can just go take, and now I have three, because Spark allows you to change zones and to do it as many times as you want to.
Well, some
So
people.
now I can go into
Some people.
neighboring markets and have three apps that I'm working, so I'm sitting on.
Okay, so some people feel like if they make less than a certain amount doing gig economy apps, it's not worth it. What's that number for you? All those that's watching now, watching on the replay. If you're watching on the replay, put it in the chat. This question is for you, though. By the way, Lynn. But I'm just asking everybody to contribute. If you're watching live, put it in the chat right now. If you're watching on the replay, what's that number for you? That if you're not hitting that number per hour, it's not worth it anymore. What's that number for you, Lynn?
If it at the balance of the day, I never look really totally hourly, but I say I like to average in between. What I have averaged is between the 21 to the 40 per hour. And so I don't really say, okay, definitely if I don't, okay, it was worth it or whatever. But generally I average between the 21 and 40. So I'd like to do, like say if I fell like $1 or $2 under that, $1 I'd say, or under that, say $20. If I fell below the 20, then that would be like, I don't care for it, but I'm still making money.
Gotcha.
But generally, it's not been the case. And I average between 21 up.
Gotcha.
Per hour, even trying on the slow, because as I say, I don't just count on one app to just do it all for me.
Gotcha.
I even have a few going, and one's generally not a grocery. It doesn't work if the food is kind of slowing down. At the time, generally, I got grocery deliveries. They added Sam, so groceries I got present this time of year is incredible.
Gotcha.
Because I guess Sam, I'm delivering TVs, whatever. Something kind of fills in those spaces right now. So I haven't had it to just fall below a certain a certain area. So now as I like to, now I have an extra arsenal of 3. If I'm going to a neighboring, which I'll do better in certain neighboring markets, I do way better. And mine seems to now it has gotten kind of oversaturated with drivers. And that's on different platforms. It's been kind of weird. And so then, I take a few miles and just go to the next one. And they need have it's that deep kind of purplish looking, very busy for extended periods of time in the neighboring market. So then I've made the adjustment for that. I don't, as I said, I don't sit very long. That I don't have to. Generally, something pans out, but in one day it will be slow on one day or the next or another. But then generally the next day makes up for it. So I don't stress. I don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I do have another caller in the queue. Anything else you want to say to the family before I take the next call?
No, that's all. Have a good weekend. Everybody be safe out there.
All right.
Get your money.
All right. Thank you for your contribution, Lynn. And have a good day, okay? Be safe on the road.
You too.
All right.
Okay. All right. You too.
All right, let's take this next caller. Thank you for calling another UDM stream. Who are we speaking to?
It's Dave 10 Eagle.
Dave 10 Eagle. What's up, brother?
Not much. What's going on with you?
I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just trying to get y'all through on the in-betweens of lunch and dinner rush. So which one would you choose? The hourly or the daily goal? Which one would you focus more on?
I would focus more on the hourly.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is because, if you're not making a certain amount of money in a certain time period, you're really overworking yourself and you're gonna burn out quickly.
Don't you think the hourly goal would kind of like push you to burn out faster?
I would say because if you're trying to make a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time, you're not going to make that regularly. You're going to burn out because you're going to have to overexert yourself.
Right, and that's what I feel like can happen with the hourly goal though, because especially like when you get to a restaurant and things are just delayed for whatever the reason, that's beyond our control. That hits the hourly goal if we're gonna sit and wait for something that say it was supposed to be ready as soon as you got there, but then now it's gonna take an additional 30 minutes and it was only for $7. And some drivers will sit and wait for it. I know some won't wait more than 10 minutes, but some will wait for that $7 order for 30 minutes. So, what's your take on that?
Yeah, my take is you only can control what you can control. So you know that you can't control traffic or how fast the restaurant makes it. So the best thing you can do is just don't go to the ones that you know is going to be slow, and try to make the best decision for yourself.
Okay. All right. Definitely appreciate you. Oh, go ahead. Finish.
And I was going to say, sometimes you do have to focus on what you can make, because you're not going to make that every week, the same amount every week. So some days you have to focus on, how much can I make this week, and other weeks you have to focus on what you can make that day or that week.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else you want to say to the family?
No, that's all.
All right. Well, I appreciate you calling and sharing, man. I hope you're being safe up there up in Georgia, man. I heard there's a lot of stuff going on up in Georgia. ATL to be exact. There was I think a few weeks ago there was like a live shooter or something at the airport or something like that, man. There's all kind of craziness going on around the world. But just be safe wherever you are.
It was actually an accident.
An accident
at the airport.
Yeah. I heard the story. The person just let off a live round by mistake, and then they took off running, and they ain't find him yet.
Yeah, they said that the security said don't touch it, but he touched it and it went off.
And then he took off running. They haven't found him yet, though, right?
No, I don't work in that area.
Okay.
In that area, so all good.
All right. So just still be safe, all right?
All right.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Okay, family. And since that was the last caller in the queue, at the end of the day, I want you to understand that whichever way that you choose to work is entirely up to you. This is your business, and you are running your business how you see fit, and there's nothing wrong with it, right? Sorry about the beeping. That lets me know that the phone hung up, right? So anyway, however you choose to run your business, whether you're going on a per hourly rate versus the daily goal, I prefer the daily goal mainly because I know, hey, I got to make this amount before the day is up. And if I make that amount early, cool. If I don't make that amount, cool. I will work a little bit extra to make that amount. Or I will just make it up tomorrow. Just depends on what's going on, how late it is, and different things like that. Will I be able to make it home in time to tuck my boys in? Because the youngest one, oh my gosh, he does not go to bed. And if If mommy is telling him, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, he will begin crying if I'm not home and he hasn't seen me yet before he closes his eyes and goes to sleep. So this is one of the reasons why I told, I believe it was Matt B, that, hey, listen, I freak out when I'm not making a certain amount or when I haven't hit a certain amount by a certain time because, hey, I need to get home by a certain time so I can tuck my kids in. So, everybody has their own reasons. I just wanted to compare the two, hourly versus a daily goal, even down to the weekly goal. I like the daily goal. It gives me a chance to like get out there and look at my money, be a little bit more selective with how I'm choosing my orders, not focus too much on the hourly. Like say if I took $25 my first hour, it's 7 a.m. and I'm working until 5 p.m., then my next order is $20. The next one after that is $25, and then another $25. I'm already at, what's that, $95? Y'all know my math is bad. For all those that watched my Brad of the Day this past Wednesday. Yeah. At least I got a sense of humor. Some people will be like, oh man, pull that video down, UDM. No, you embarrass yourself, man. Nah, I'm not embarrassed. I make mistakes sometimes. And I'm just trying to be as authentic and as genuine as possible. I had someone today, we're going to be talking about something later on tonight, but I had someone accuse me of doing things on my channel for ratings. I was like, you really think I lied for views? Hey, if that's what y'all think I'm doing out here, lying so I could get some views, hey, it is what it is. But, I really do believe the hourly goal puts an additional amount of frustration on me. And I just wanted to have this conversation just in case you're experiencing the same. All right. Giving you a different path to take if this way is frustrating you a little bit. If it's pushing you a little bit and it's causing you to make a lot of mistakes because you're trying to meet that hourly goal when you have so many hours for the day, whether full-time or part-time, that you have to work and make the amount that you want to make for the day. If this hourly goal focus is not working for you, then focus on the daily goal. Sometimes you might have to change that focus of the daily goal and shift it to the weekly goal or even the monthly goal. There's all kinds of goals we can focus on. And each day of the week is going to be different than the last day, than yesterday. Tomorrow might be different than yesterday. Tomorrow's going to be different from today. And today might be different from yesterday, and we don't know. Sometimes they're running these promos. Sometimes they're not. But we still got to go out here and get our money. You might have to work a little extra. You might have to work a little less, but you don't know how it's going to come in. All right. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation. So at this time, if I did not give you a shout out, I want to give you a shout out. Okay. So say what's up in the chat so I can say what's up back to you so y'all can go back and getting your money and hitting your hourly goals and your daily goals and your weekly goals and the goals. You know what I'm saying? So say what's up in the chat so I can say what's up back to you. Nathan Velasquez, Bud Soda, what's up? Rachel Lisa, DoorDash by day, Grubhub at night. What up? Who else is here? Takeem Hilton. I believe Takeem Hilton is Takeem the Dream. Multiple accounts, but I don't know. What's up, Lena Kirkland or Lena Kirkland? Jimmy Denson. What's up, Proclaim Fame? The Manifold Hustle. Rapping Granny Coupon. Mike St. Jules. What up? Monique Milner. How you doing? Nito 209, my brother. How you doing, bro? Hassan M, what's good? Dirty Dan. Tatum Reed, what's up? Mort McFly. Good point, Lisa. The less pressure you are under, the less you worry about each hour or each day. Yeah. Diane Warren, how you doing? No tip, no trip. I got you, Bud Soda, what's up? This was definitely a good conversation. I enjoyed it. For those that called in, I appreciate y'all. We had a good amount of callers this show. All right, let's make some money tonight and get some safe and get home safe. Got to be careful during the holiday season. Yes, please be careful out there. A lot of people driving under the influence. A lot of people targeting delivery people. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the reason. All right. So just be careful out there. Drive for yourself and drive for others as well. So, if you're watching on a replay, thank you for tuning in to another UDM live stream. It was queued up Fridays, and I didn't really get anyone to really call in and focus more on the weekly goal, even if we were just comparing the daily goal versus hourly goal, but still. We only had one, MLD Creations. Thank you for your contribution again. Tatum Reed, someone tipped me only 1 cent this week. Welcome. Lisa Reinhardt, what's up? Driver, what up? How you doing? Welcome. For all those that have been tipped 1 cent, just give me a thumbs up emoji. If you've ever made a delivery and you've seen 1 cent, 0.01 as a tip, let Tatum Reed feel a little bit of support, letting him know that he's not alone. I've received multiple 1 cent deliveries or tips. But that is a long name. I cannot read that entire name. You know who you are. That is a long name. Center of Chicago. I work 4 to 10 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be driving again soon. Okay. All right. So Tatum, see, we got some thumbs ups here. We've received 1 cent tips. You're not alone, man. Hassan M says, I'm on Draver now, but haven't tried it just as yet. Oh, Tatum. I'm sorry. I'm a girl. Okay, I'm sorry, Tatum. You're not alone, Tatum. That's the point. You're not alone, okay? And I apologize for calling you a him, okay? Big J doing big things. What's up, man? How you doing? We just vibing out until it's time to kind of like close out. So y'all go ahead, make your money. You don't have to sit here and vibe out with me. Go ahead and make your money. If you're watching on the replay and you want to show Tatum some support, she said that she received 0.01 cent as a tip. She's not alone. I have had it. Many other people in the chat have had it as well. So it just happens. It comes with the territory. So go out there, get y'all money, y'all. Queued up Fridays. Delivery driver, you came late, but you here. All right, y'all. Deuces.